morning, everybody. Pastor Todd here on the third day of Advent. This is November 30th, 2021. Today's Advent reflection comes from the UCC website. This is from Matt Laney. He is the senior pastor at Virginia Highland Church, UCC in Atlanta, Georgia. He's also the author of Pride Wars, a fantasy series published by Houghton Mifflin Harcourt for young readers. The first two books, The Spinner Prince and The Four Guardians, are available now. So we just wanted to give a shout out at the beginning to Matt Laney. They all do it pro bono. A lot of UCC pastors around the country offer their daily devotional meditations for us to read at your leisure. So you can go to the ucc.org website and find these every day. So I'm going to read you this one. Matt focuses on Deuteronomy 30, 11 to 14. And this is it. Surely this commandment is not too far away. It is not in heaven, neither is it beyond the sea. No, the word is very near to you. It is in your mouth and in your heart for you to observe. Again, that's Deuteronomy 30, 11 to 14. So this is what Matt has to say. I am very nearsighted. Without corrective eyewear, it is unsafe and potentially life-threatening for me to even leave the house. I can't recognize much of anything or anyone beyond 3 feet. And reading means literally to put my nose in the book. My only comfort is that God is extremely nearsighted too. Nearness isn't a uniquely Christian idea, but it is distinctively Christian. The primary thrust of the gospel is Emmanuel, God with us, God getting close, God not only putting her nose into human life, but God expressed in a full human body. Some might see the act of divine nearness as an act God deliberately and temporarily descending a faraway heavenly throne to look in on earthlings like a royal donning the clothes of a pauper to see how common folk are faring. These visions of paternalism bordering on slum voyeurism do not square with my sense of God as radically immanent and innate in addition to transcendent. Perhaps the biggest mistake we make in our spiritual journey is to assume that God is somewhere else, something else, or someone else. There is no else to God. God's nearness is fundamental and immutable. God doesn't move. A nearsighted God is the one we need and the one we receive. A God who has a face and gets in ours close enough to see every freckle, pore, wrinkle, and tear at the atomic level. This God is near still, present in our flesh, inviting us to draw near, look closely, and love fully. Beautiful reflection by Matt. Thank you so much for joining me. Here's the prayer Matt included. So if you're driving listening to this, obviously don't close your eyes, but get in a spiritual countenance in some way. Here's the prayer. O come, Emmanuel, God near us, with us, and in us. Amen. So I invite you to reflect on this Advent question today. At what part of your day, what time in your life do you need to feel God most closely, most inwardly? What time of day do you need to feel God closely? So think about that, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.